You thought Steven being overweight was a design choice? Cover your ears, for I'm about to tell you why Steven really can't stop eating.
Carnadine, a fusion man, Pearl is Steven's mom, and all the crystal gems are coming straight from Taiwan. All the gems are baked potatoes, and you're rearing on the border. If you think I'm being serious, you must have been disordered Wolfgang theories.
Steven's weight is something in the show that has barely been covered after season 1, and honestly has seemed to go away. Look at the picture of season 1 Steven. Holy crap, lose some weight, you big fat ugly faced mongrel. Now look at Steven from season 4. Whoa, now he's starting to look kinda handsome. But regardless, today we are here to tackle the subject matter that is Steven's weight, from his fat belly all the way to his eating obsession. First, Steven is a gem.
I'm a crystal gem too!
That means he is equipped with all kinds of crazy superpowers. He has the shield, he has the jump, he has the, lick, I guess? But he's also a human, so that means he must have some special human-related powers as well, right? Human beings need 3 main things to survive: eating, sleeping, and breathing. Well, in Kiki's pizza delivery service, we see that Steven has the ability to go into others' dreams at the cost of his sleep.
I'm just too tired.
Okay, so let's check sleep powers off of our list. Now, breathing. In Bubble, you see that Steven is floating out in deep space for a very long time. Even if his bubble had the oxygen from before, it would run out. It's safe to assume that Steven can preserve oxygen with his gem and powers, or possibly conjure more. So let's check breathing off of our list. That leaves food. Well, let's be honest here, Steven is an incredible cook. Being good at cooking could very well be his food power, but let me propose a different idea. Steven can conjure food with his gem. This makes sense with how he is so fat in season 1, and he loses weight in season 4 because he becomes less emotionally stable. And as we all know, Steven's powers are based off of his current emotions. Being raised around Greg, the happiest guy on Earth, would make his food powers go haywire, making him overweight. And now that Steven's going through a bit of stress right now, he may be making less food than ever before. These powers may have come from Rose though, which leads us right into point number 2. Rose has these food powers as well. Originally her powers were made to nourish the plants with water and soil, but as she meets new organic life, her powers adapted to give the required fuel, food, to mammals. If we look all around the world, Rose has tons of organic life that practically belongs to her, from lions to brambles. And we all know that Rose would never dare hurt a living creature. So how could she feed these creatures, specifically lions that are carnivores? Well, it's in her gem, the ability to fuel an entire species. This may also give us some insight into what rose quartzes serve for homeworld as, possibly making the soil well fed and the plants ripe for gems to grow big and strong like the famous jasper, popping out of the ground ready to fight for homeworld. More proof for this idea would come from Greg Universe, the spunk, the sex machine, and the god of love. What happened when he started dating Rose? Well, he became a little heavier and a little more out of shape. Coincidence? Or is it just that having access to Rose's food powers made him a glutton? Now, I know you are thinking about the I Need a Little Change song from Greg the Babysitter, where he explicitly states, I guess I need to eat, that wasn't in the plan.
I guess I need to eat, that wasn't in the plan.
This may have been before the reveal to Greg that Rose has food powers, as Greg is still in shape and looks great. Maybe Rose just never thought it could apply to mammals as well, and when Greg mentioned he needed food, Rose was there for him. Rose, very simply put, does have fuel or food powers. Finally, I would like to take a look at Steven's favorite type of food.
The bits! The bits! The bits!
Bits. According to Webstick Dictionary, you can see that bits and shards are pretty much the same word. Steven likes to eat bits, shards. Steven eats gem shards. We can even see in Frybo that the lost gem shards get into the Frybo costume and attack Steven. This is because he eats them. Also in Gem Drill, Steven goes into the cluster, where they yell at him. At this point, it has been a very long time since Steven had eaten the bits, so the cluster was not nearly as angry at him, and they ended up cooperating and bubbling themselves. If all of this isn't enough to persuade you, then fine. I didn't want to do this, but I found another tape. I'll cut right to it this time. Roll the film.
Wow, these gem shards are party tasty. This is a guard 18th birthday.
Steven, I am so sorry to say these to you, but you are looking a lot like your mother in that shirt.
Thanks, Pearl. What are you say?
I would like the sexes with you.
I don't know, Pearl.
I will give you 1 brilliant pearl points. Please, Steve Verse.
Wow! Yes, please, Pearl. Ooh.
What did I tell you? That was Steven eating gem shards. And then for some reason, Pearl wanted to have sex with Steven. I really don't get why they do this at Cartoon Network. Regardless, with all the evidence here, you would have to be a foolish mortal to believe that Steven does not have food powers. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Here's a collaboration video that I did on Phantom Lazarly's channel. A lot of work and effort went into that video as well, so I'd appreciate it if you gave it a watch. Sorry for the long absence between this video and the last one, but I have been very busy with big projects, Steven Universe related and not, so please stick around for that. Speaking of sticking around, here's a glorious, juicy, red-looking subscribe link. Every time you subscribe, it makes me a little more motivated to make the next video. And as always, have a great day.